She knows who she is because she knows who she isn't. Deal with yourself as an individual worthy of respect, and make everyone else deal with you the same way. There is always something to do. There are hungry people to feed, naked people to clothe, sick people to comfort and make well. And while I don't expect you to save the world, I do think it's not asking too much for you to love those with whom you sleep, share the happiness of those whom you call friend, engage those among you who are visionary, and remove from your life those who offer you depression, despair, and disrespect. Mistakes are a fact of life. It is the response to the error that counts. A lot of people resist transition and therefore never allow themselves to enjoy who they are. Embrace the change, no matter what it is. Once you do, you can learn about the new world you're in and take advantage of it. We are strong enough to stand tall tearlessly. We are brave enough to bend to cry, and we are sad enough to know that we must laugh again. The only way you can grow is to let yourself make mistakes and create contradictions. As we learn new things, some of our old attitudes will change. The unwillingness to try is worse than any failure. If you are willing to be wrong, then you have earned the right to be right. If now isn't a good time for the truth, I don't see when we'll get to it. We have a world to conquer, one person at a time, starting with ourselves. Now everything I do because I want to, and I believe the best is yet to come. Once you know who you are, you don't have to worry anymore. We are better than we think, and not yet what we want to be. You must be unintimidated by your own thoughts. We love because it's the only true adventure. There are things you stand up for because it's right. Art offers sanctuary to everyone willing to open their hearts as well as their eyes. Libraries house our dreams. We obviously need the truth. We're living in a country of lies. I really don't think life is about the I could have beens. Life is only about the I tried to do. I don't mind the failure, but I can't imagine that I'd forgive myself if I didn't try. Art is not for the cultivated taste. It is to cultivate taste. You do what you can with what you have. You have to work the edges, whatever they are. The main thing is keeping your integrity. It's really just interesting to ask, why not? And see where that takes me. I don't have a lifestyle, I have a life. I would put books on par with chocolate because a good book is delicious. If I can't have what I want, then my job is to want what I've got and be satisfied that at least there's something more to want. Who I really am keeps surprising me. If you don't understand yourself, you don't understand anybody else. Some say we are responsible for those we love. Others know we are responsible for those who love us. Show me someone not full of herself, and I'll show you a hungry person. History is wonderful. We have so much we can learn if we would quit making ideology out of history and just deal with what happened. I hope I die warmed by the life that I tried to live. The poet can only write the poems. It takes the reader to complete the meaning. No one needs to teach you to be mean. We need to be taught to be kind. We write because we believe the human spirit cannot be tamed and should not be trained. A lot of people refuse to do things because they don't want to go naked, don't want to go without guarantee. But that's what's gotta happen. You go naked until you die. The world is not a pleasant place to be without someone to hold and be held by. There are some things we do simply because the doing is a success. Daddy says the world is drum tight and hard, and I told him I'm gonna beat out my own rhythm. Everything will change. The only question is growing up or decaying. There is no such thing as writer's block. There is only not enough information. If you can't write, learn something. The more you love someone, the more he wants from you, and the less you have to give since you've already given him your love. I'm glad I understand that while language is a gift, listening is a responsibility. Follow your image as far as you can, no matter how useless you think it is. Push yourself. If you are sitting there waiting for someone to tell you how wonderful you are, you'll never get anything done. Women need to get over being women. I'm tired of that socialization of women, that we are always supposed to be sitting around pleasing somebody. Rage is to writers what water is to fish. It's not a ladder we're climbing, it's literature we're producing. We cannot possibly leave it to history as a discipline, nor to sociology, nor science, nor economics to tell the story of our people. In the name of peace, they waged the wars, ain't they got no shame. I love you because no two snowflakes are alike, and it is possible, if you stand tippy-toe, to walk between the raindrops. There are two people in the world that are not likable, a master and a slave. Love is the offspring of spiritual affinity, and unless that affinity is created in a moment, it will not be created for years or even generations.